So-called Doomsday Mom Vallow Daybell back in court today with a lot to talk about.
Yep, and this comes as she prepares to represent herself in a murder conspiracy trial just weeks away. Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum has been following this from the very beginning. He was in court today. Apologies. How was it in there?
Well, John, Christina, the big question is how will Vallow Daybell defend herself, accused of plotting the murder of her fourth husband? Multiple topics had to be discussed in this hearing, including evidence, live stream cameras, and jury selection. Camera coverage for the Vallow Daybell trial was first priority for Judge Justin Boreski this morning. An attorney for Court TV spoke on behalf of the network's desire to broadcast the trial with 2 cameras live streaming. Vallow Daybell has already objected to Court TV's coverage, citing slander and libel in commercials that mention the convicted murderer. The judge indicated he will allow a pool camera, but whether or not trial can be live streamed should be decided as soon as today or tomorrow.
We want to make sure that the cameras aren't going to be zooming in at any level to get to our notes and the things that are going to be on the table. I also previously, what has happened before is that they just have the camera on my face the entire trial.
Vallow Daybell could be referring to this shot of her in an Idaho courtroom that ultimately led to a judge banning cameras in her triple murder case and 2023 trial. As for her upcoming trial in Arizona, Vallow Daybell is accused of planning the death of her previous husband, Charles Vallow, allegedly motivated by religious beliefs and a $1 million life insurance policy owned by Charles. Lori's late brother Alex Cox said he shot Charles after a fight involving a baseball bat. Daybell also argued against the state's motion to exclude statements made to police by Cox and 16-year-old Tylee Ryan, who Lori and her now husband Chad Daybell killed in September 2019. Now she wants those statements to be allowed in trial.
I'm saying what he said and what my daughter said and what I said in those 3 police interviews determined what the police said, how the police acted, what they did after that, their next steps, how they treated the entire case like it was self-defense.
Prosecutor Trina Kay countered.
The defendant cannot benefit from killing a witness and then later try to bring in their statements for their benefit.
The judge says he won't allow Tylee's statements in, but Cox's interview at the scene of the crime will be allowed. Investigators say he took 40 minutes to call 911 and there were no signs of CPR done on Charles, while Vallow Daybell left the house for about an hour. The court will also include Lori's name in the e-questionnaire sent to 200 jurors to weed out anyone who knows about the case.
We want to know if people have heard about the defendant and whether or not they've heard about or if they've formed an opinion about her or this case.
Vallow Daybell had this to say about her high-profile situation.
In my experience, that people will say they haven't heard when they know who that really is, and there's people that will want to be on this jury just for this purpose.
Well,
it's going to be complicated.
It will be complicated. Online questionnaires will be sent out on March 24th, expected to be completed by the 27th. Then jury selection officially begins on the 31st. It could last a few days or much longer, depending on how voir dire is done. The state believes this whole trial will take around 6 weeks because Vallow Daybell lacks criminal law experience. We do know she intends to call on one expert who specializes in computer forensics. I'm Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum.
Justin, thanks. Of course, Justin will be following the trial from gavel to gavel beginning later this month, and he will provide live analysis of the trial every day, both on our YouTube channel and on Fox local app.